Welcome back, and it's been a while. I have been in a reality housewife burnout. Atlanta drained me. I didn't even finish it. And I told y'all, if they were going to make that reunion in 3 parts, I was not watching it, and I did not. So much is going on. Angela and her husband, Angela and her daughter, Phaedra and her lies, Portia and her lies, Shamia being a turncoat. Like, what in the world? What in the world is going on in Atlanta? It drained me. And don't nobody know where Brittany is. Where is Brittany? Where is Brittany? Anyway, at least we have Miami. At least we have the OC. And now that I'm out of my little slump, I am now about to commence and watch The Real Housewives of Orange County. I am behind on Miami. But Julia, I just didn't have it. I didn't have it to watch it and give my take. I screamed on TikTok about it. I really did. I go over there on my TikTok and you see how I did like 3 videos of how the audacity she had to be crazy and throw water, and how dignified and demure and beautiful and classy Gertie was, and her makeup stayed on her face after getting water thrown on her. Kiki, listen, I'm gonna go back into that rant and I don't want to. Anyway, we're about to commence and watch our OC. Everybody's back, and plus Gretchen. It's going to be a wild season. And I just want to preface that I have always said that there is something, I don't know what it is. There is just something about Katie. I don't know. I'm not on anyone on these ladies' side on OC, because they all have like their things about them, right? Including Shannon, even though she was our fave last year, because Alexis, girl, go marry that man. We don't care. But there's just something about Katie. I don't know if it's thirst. I don't think that she's thirsty. I just feel like she's in an era, from the last season, she's in an era of, I just can't put it into words. There's just something about Katie I don't trust. There's something about Katie Janiglia, I don't know how to pronounce her last name, that I just don't trust about her. And Emily's still with the antics. Gina is still with her antics, even though, no, yeah, she's still with her antics. Heather is Heather. I know people don't like Heather. Heather does not come off as a nice person. I feel that she is. However, I feel like Heather has been the same. That is just Heather. If y'all don't like her, don't like her. It's just like they're always trying to like get her in a got you moment. And it's really like, what is it that y'all really trying to do? Like, what? She comes out of the fire every time. Including Tamara. Like, why would she even want that? My whole rep with her is like, why would she want to be Tamara's friend in the first place? Is it for the show? Please let it be for the show, because Tamara is what? No one's friend. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's commence and watch these crazy ladies in the middle. You and your daughter thought having and the production may have done this, ask, whatever, I don't know. You and your daughter thought, with cameras rolling, talking about somebody's kids having a conversation with a 21-year-old babysitting them, or however old she was at that time, talking about a grown woman being mean to somebody else was a funny story. Red flag. Second flag. Emily's ex-nanny reached out to you because it was her experience. What experience about Emily talking about Heather to her kids? I don't know. We all know that Emily talked about Heather in front of her kids. We all know that. However, Katie's daughter repeating it is weird. For me, it's weird. It may not be weird to anybody else. It's weird to me. It's weird. And then Katie says in her confessional, her ex-nanny reached out to me. I can't do anything with this information, but I can tell you where you can give this information to. And then at the end of her sentence said, I didn't have anything to do with it coming out. It doesn't make sense. Help me make sense of what she said. I don't get it. I don't trust Katie. I just don't. I think that she does come off truthful in some cases, but she definitely elaborates on her truth. She definitely does it sometimes, because is she a definition of a narcissist? Like, she believes her own lies, or she believes whatever she comes out of her mouth, whether it's true or not. I don't know. It's just something about Katie, guys. I just don't know what it is. It's something about her that I just don't trust. And it's no less than any of the other women that are on this show. Let's just be clear. We just know them longer and know their MO. I don't know Katie's MO yet. I don't know it yet. We gonna find out. If she comes back in another season, we're gonna see that this is the pattern and this is just what she does. Because I don't follow her on any socials, because when I did see her, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm watching, Lord, my headphones. Now I'm watching the scene with Shannon and Katie, right? So now I know why she gave, or now I think I know why she gave the nanny the information, because of Emily and what she said about her and her kids. So it was vindictive. She did do it on purpose. She did it to hurt Emily because Emily hurt her. Okay, we get it. I get it now. But I just don't get why she doesn't say. But then she's telling Shannon it's not apples and oranges. Petty is as petty does. Like, if you were the woman that you say that you claim to be, you should just go to Emily and be like, what you said was disrespectful, and don't bring my kids. Keep my kids' names out your mouth, period. Are you a practicing lawyer? Is your license still active? Like, what are you trying to give me legal advice? I didn't ask you. That's the Katie she pretends to be. But the Katie that she is this Katie this is the Katie that she is, giving the nanny information and then washing her hands and say, I didn't do it. She chose to do it. But it was the same podcast that your daughter was on. Like, Katie, please. Now we're going to see that this whole season is going to be about Katie and her lies. Please. Thank God Gretchen is coming. Again, like I say, none of these women are, holy grails or role models of being truthful, right? But now Gina is telling Emily that Katie went too far. What do you mean? Didn't Emily go too far when she talked about the custody of Katie's kids? Like, what is wrong with these women? They are really living in an OC bubble. They really are living in an OC bubble. Like, it doesn't even make sense. How did she go too far? How? When Emily went on national TV talking about her kids' custody. Por favor. Let me tell you right now, I am fast forwarding through Tamra's therapy session. Period. First of all, Jen and Ryan, y'all are lightweight cute. Like, Ryan still gives scammy vibes. I'm sorry. He still gives scammy vibes. However, the way that Ryan is clocking Tamra, therapy. For what? Please. It's all for a show. We know that. He knows that. For some reason, Shannon and Heather needs to be friends with Tamra. I don't know why. She has not shown them in the past 12 years or whatever that they've been on this show that she is anything but not a friend. She has not done anything friendly for anyone on this show that gives anything to them but to herself. Like, it's all for self. It's never, I'm going to help this person because it makes me look good. That's who Tamra is. She is just undeniably a witch, and she just needs to just own it because she loves it there. Because she always takes these steps. I'm doing better. I'm doing this. I'm Jesus. I'm going to get baptized. And then in the next instant, you're such a, that's my opinion. Like, please. Now, Jen, my sweet, sweet Jen, I'm going to need you to get on a path of not depending whole solely on this man, because he still gives scammy vibes. Okay. I don't know if this is going to come back up in the season, but Emily not setting up to greet Tamra, I don't know. That's probably going to cause a thing. I feel like it's going to cause a thing. If it doesn't, I guess. Heather's like, you're skinny. Yeah, because I'm stressed. Your daughter hasn't talked to you in like 10 years. You should have been stressed 10 years ago. In 2015, when you got baptized, they showed the flashback that you should have, did the due diligence and stopped talking about your kid. And then come 2 seasons after that, you're still talking about your kid when she asked you not to talk about her. So what is the stress in 2024? Going into 2025 when this was filmed? Like, what's the stress? What is the stress, Tamra? The stress that you caused yourself. You have choices, and the choices that you made is causing you stress. It's no one giving you stress, babe. And the 3 of them at this table I know it's gonna make me nauseous. Ugh. I'm not nauseous yet at this dinner. And the meatballs, right? Tamra's a liar, right? But remember when I said there's something about Katie? There's just something about Katie that's not trustful. I believe that Katie reached out to the blogger. I believe it. Like, Katie, I don't know, man. I don't know what she gonna do this season, because obviously this season is gonna be on her back. They're setting it up to be on her back. Obviously, this lie detector thing is for Katie. Like, dude, there's just something about, I've been saying it last season. There's just something about Katie that's just something. Because she's no better than the rest of these ladies, and she's no less than the rest of them. But there's just something about her that I just don't understand. And Tamra saying that Katie reached out to the bloggers could be an absolute lie. But did I drink the Tamra Kool-Aid? I don't know. But I 45% believe that Katie reached out to these bloggers. Oh my God. Gina is up to her old shenanigans. Like, how is she inviting this woman to this coffee situation without even giving the girl a heads up? Like, be serious. Come on, Gina. I mean, it makes for great TV, but dang. Let's be so for real. Like I said before, Katie did it, but then it's just like, blah, 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 blah. Why did she say, I didn't do it? I just showed her the path. Like, why did she even say any of that? She then finally admit, I was pissed. I did it. I should have did it a different way. But Emily was also incorrect bringing up that woman's custody. Like, so it is definitely the same thing. She retaliated in something that you said, but the way that Katie presents herself, like I said, she presents herself like, I'm going to handle it with you directly, but she didn't. She tried to stir the pot and hide her hand. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. There's just something about Katie. I think that's going to be the name of this video. Am I in the Twilight Zone? Has Tamra lost her ever-loving mind? How can she throw away 10 years of friendship? You threw away the friendship every season. What are we doing? What are we doing? Why is she still on this show? Everything is everybody else's fault? Like, are we being serious right now? She literally said to Eddie, I can't believe how she can just throw away 10 years of friendship. Then she says in her confessional, Shannon betrayed me and I don't know how I can trust her again. Girl, nobody can trust you. What are we doing? It's every season. Every season is just the same exact thing. That she always ends up being the victim. It's a skill. How is she not nauseated doing this over and over every season? I don't know. Listen, her and Mellencamp's daughter, they are definitely made for each other. They are the besties that they need to be, honestly, because forever the victim. How is she the victim when she's the perpetrator? I'm so confused. See, if everybody was like sweet, sweet Jen, the world would be a better place, but everybody is not. I agree with Emily. Like, if you did all of these things instead of ignoring and coming after me with the cameras up, with the cameras down, then it would have been a different story. But then you involved my kids in this mess, so then that's something different. However, Emily did involve her kids first, so they're both to blame. Katie asks the questions, she gets the answers, and then it's like, hey, I mean, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do with this information? This is what she's giving me. And I choose to believe it or I choose not to believe it. I'm with you, sweet Jen. I'm with you, babes. So the episode is over, right? And it's just rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. Because all I want to know, I want Shannon to stand in her business 10 toes deep down in that Malibu sand and say that I'm not going to be friends with him. Or we could be cordial, we could be cool, but we're not going to be friends. Sweet, sweet Jen is out for blood, honey. She was like, don't come for me because I didn't send for you. I told y'all from the first season Katie put her foot in these streets of OC that there was just something about her. And I don't know why she just needs something to cling on to with these bloggers, because I agree with Tamara that Katie's not doing it for evil. Like, she's not like, I'm gonna take you down. Da, 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 da. She really feels somewhat like she is trying to expose you to live in your truth, like all these housewives say, and she wants to get to the bottom. If she's just trying to play blog detective, that's who Katie is. She's blog detective, and she does use them for retaliation. Obviously, she admitted that, but it's just something about Katie. I just don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, and she needs to seek therapy for real, not Tamara's therapy, but real therapy, like off camera, like to really try and figure out why she's trying to do this to fit into a group that I really think she doesn't like. I don't think she likes any of these women. I think she likes Jen, but the rest of the women, I think she feels less than. And I don't think that's because of them. I think it's because of her. And she can overcome that, because to be real with you, they're all the same. They're all insecure. So whatever. The first episode for Real Housewives of OC, I give it an 8 out of 10. I give it an 8 out of 10 because it is definitely rinse and repeat. I'm tired of Tamara. I'm tired of Tamara coming for everybody and then her being the victim. Shannon, listen, Gina clocked you. You do love to spend a lot of money on things that are worthless. John, the crystals in your old house with that Bador man, like, not Bador, Storms man. Give it a rest. Save your money, girl. Because apparently your kids are going to be overseas and they're going to need that money. So save it. I enjoyed it. I'm glad that these girls are back. They take the stank off of Atlanta off of me. And now I'm going to go watch Miami. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. If you've made it this far, please like and subscribe, and let me know how you feel in the comments about these housewives and these ladies in the OC and how they are trying to navigate around themselves and the bloggers and the blog detective Katie. All right, see you in the next one.